History of India. Everyone, especially who are preparing for competitive exam, worries about history. How to remember whole India history? Well, here is an video which simplifies the history of India. We have made a framework how to remember main events in Indian history. The framework we made here is an attempt which helps to remember easily the history of India. To understand this video, we advise everyone should focus on only two main focal points. First is India history classification as ancient history, medieval history, and modern history, dynasties and main rulers in each dynasty. We then see how the India has evolved from ancient history to modern history and main dynasties and rulers who ruled north and southern territories in India. Also remember that we need not to focus on every aspect and every ruler who ruled in particular period. So we advise here to first remember the frame of Indian history, what are the main dynasties and main rulers over that period. Civilization 5000 BC. Next comes the Vedic period and then the age of Mahajanapadas. From here we get into actual ancient history. Please follow video carefully. Firstly, classify the whole Indian territory as North Indian territories and South Indian territories, Deccan part of India. After the Vedic age, the North India territories are divided in Mahajanapadas. There are 16 Mahajanapadas, and each is as big as modern Indian states. Mahajanapads, next comes Haryanka dynasty, next Shishunaga dynasty, next Nanda dynasty, after foreign Iranian and Alexander's invasions next comes the Mauryan Empire, and each is as big as modern Indian states. Mahajanapads, next comes Haryanka dynasty, next Shishunaga dynasty, next Nanda dynasty, after foreign Iranian and Alexander's invasions next comes the Mauryan Empire, and then post-Maurya Empire rule of foreign kingdoms and native kingdoms rulers. Under Haryanka dynasty main rulers include Bimbisara, Ajatashatru, Udain. Under Shishunaga dynasty main rulers include Shishunaga, Kalasoka. Under Nanda dynasty main rulers include Mahapadmananda, Dhanananda. Under the Mauryan Empire Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara, Ashoka. Coming to the South Indian kingdoms, most of the kingdoms were under the control of North India kingdoms and ruled by themselves. The main kingdoms during this period includes the dynasties ruled by Pandyas, Cholas and Cheras, also called as Sangam literature period. Next after comes Satavahana Empire which ruled by making Amravati as its capital. Next comes Pallava rulers, ruled over 3rd century to 9th century BCE. As we come down, under North Indian Empire comes post-Maurya period which is ruled by foreign invaders. Indo-Greeks, the Saka rulers, the Parthians, the Kushanas, and under native rulers comes Shunga dynasty, Kamva dynasty, Chedi dynasty and Satavahana dynasty. Next comes the age of Guptas. Main rulers include Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, Native rulers comes Shunga dynasty, Kamva dynasty, Chedi dynasty and Satavahana dynasty. Next comes the age of Guptas. Main rulers include Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, Kumaragupta, Skandagupta. Next comes Pushyabhuti, Vardhana dynasty and Harshavardhana period. Tripartite struggles, Rajputs period. Under South India comes the rules of period. Tripartite struggles, Rajputs period. Under South India comes the rules of Pallavas, Chalukya dynasty, Rashtrakuta dynasty. Other includes Chahamanas, the Paramaras, the Chalukyas of Gujarat, the Gahadwalas of Kannauj, the Chandalas. Till here ends the ancient history of India. Now comes the medieval history of India. The period of Delhi Sultanates. Even before the beginning, other includes Chahamanas, the Paramaras, the Chalukyas of Gujarat, the Gahadwalas of Kannauj, the Chandalas. Till here ends the ancient history of India. Now comes the medieval history of India. The period of Delhi Sultanates. Can be studied under advent of Muslims and condition of India during 750-1200 AD, and then Ghazanavi and Ghorian invasions and was taken. Under medieval history of India, the Delhi Sultanates dominated the India rule till the Britishers had made their way into India. The Delhi Sultanate period is from 1210 to 1526 chronological order of dynasties and sultans as. Slave dynasty main rulers include Kutubuddin Aibak, Iltutmish, Razia Sultan, Ghiyas-ud-Din Balban. Kutubuddin Aibak, Iltutmish, Razia Sultan, Ghiyas-ud-Din Balban. Next comes the Khilji dynasty important ruler, Ala-ud-Din Khilji. Next comes the Tughlaq dynasty main rulers, Ghiyas-ud-Din Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Next comes the Sayyid dynasty, important rulers, Qitsyar Khan Mubarak Shah. Next the Lodhi dynasty, important rulers, Bahalol Lodhi, Sikandar Lodhi, Ibrahim Lodhi. Coming to South in medieval period, Vijayanagara kingdom takes the throne. Main kingdoms under Vijayanagara Empire includes the Sangams, the Saluvas, the Tuluvas. Krishna Deva Raya belongs to this dynasty, the Aravidas. Next comes Bahmani kingdom, Mysore kingdom, Marathas important rulers Alauddin Hassan, Bahman Shah, Alauddin Bahman Shah, Kalim Allah Shah. Split of Bahmani kingdoms into 5 kingdoms taken place Bijapur, Ahmednagar, Berar, Bidar and Golconda in the year 1512. Bahmani kingdom and Vijayanagara kingdom. Next comes other Mysore kingdoms and Maratha kingdoms. In North India territory region next comes the Mughal Empire. Important rulers of this period includes Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb and the last of Mughals was Bahadur Shah II. Form Delhi Sultanate. Aurangzeb and the last of Mughals was Bahadur Shah II. Form Delhi Sultanate's period to here we can classify as medieval history. From here comes modern history. Later comes the beginning of the modern history from the year 1707 AD to 1947 AD. With the advent of the Europeans, Portuguese, Dutch, English, Danes, French begins the modern history. Later comes main events in modern history like the Mysore Wars, Carnatic Wars, Maratha Wars, Sikh Wars, Afghan Wars, Burmese Wars with British territories expansion in Indian territories. At the side of South Indian territories, Britishers have made their way by establishing East India Company and by interfering in Indian politics occupied the autonomy of South India and its territories. For all books of next comes 1857 revolt and the subsequent events freedom struggle for India, which can be as classified as period of moderates, extreme Gandhian era. And finally the whole of India stands for Indian independences, series of revolts, treaties, and political organizations emerged as a result. India got its independence from British rule. Important phases of Indian freedom struggle. Demand of Pakistan. Partition of India. Indian independence. Famous leaders and their part in Indian freedom struggle. Thank you all for watching this video patiently. Please comment and give your feedback about this video. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.